What inspires me to be creative? I would say the people around you, if they, the collaboration process.
Surfing is a big part of my life, and just the whole surfing culture, it's an outlet for so many artistic resources.
Usually a lot of my creativity comes in the morning when I'm taking a shower and I'm fresh out of bed, I haven't had my coffee yet, and I'm sitting there, and for whatever reason I start thinking, and some of my best ideas have come out of showers.
What inspires me to be creative? The fear of not being creative, the fear of not breaking through and ultimately not being successful for the client's goals.
What inspires me creatively? Pretty much everything. Maybe the better way to put that is it's about seeing things in a different way. That's what Da Vinci was so good at. He'd see the same things that everybody else saw, but he would just find something else in it. That makes for good advertising and also makes for good life.
I think they should never go with their first idea. You should always go with like your 10th idea. Because your 10th idea is it's always a bigger build-up to that than the first idea.
Not like Ryan. 10 ideas. It's way too costly.
Going to comedy clubs and watching how they do things and going, you know, what kind of twist can I put on that? Humor is always, to me, what sells best. That's my own personal taste. That's the message that I remember.
So every morning I generally come in, I say a quick prayer. I turn on some jazz music, either some Miles Davis, some Thelonious Monk, some John Coltrane. I let the vibes kind of flow in the office, and then I start thinking interactive.
I'm inspired by a small company that doesn't have an ad budget. One that needs to come up with a creative campaign that can maximize its reach on no money. It takes creativity and it takes initiative.
The thing that gets my juices flowing the most is probably tight deadlines. Because if you give me too much time on it, I'm going to overthink it, and I'm going to drag it on and on and on. But you know, if I got a tight deadline and I just got to go on autopilot. The guys in Rolling Stone, the art direction in that, it's very inspiring. Even the ads that run in Rolling Stone, they're a little more hip, they're a little more edgy. They got the juice, man.
Something I find very inspiring with advertising is literally sitting around with your friends, and it can be over dinner, it can be over a glass of wine, just sitting around chatting, and it's really amazing some of the ideas that can come out of that.
I don't know, but you should probably call my husband once we find out.
I think the most inspirational thing about this business is being able to work with the young students coming out, judging some of their entries, judging the National Student Advertising Competition. You get a chance to see some really great work, and it's not only inspirational, but really rewarding as well.
It's Pete Lambersite.